He's like, don't get a secret sauce up.
Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. The Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off from Denver. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, losing about 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play.
New backs, new system, new backs.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And they like Beckham. And they like Beckham. Oh, God. Try to get my expected man back. He'll have it by week 5. Guaranteed.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Wrecking ball.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it, entering into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's 3rd and short.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the
man. One thing you know about this league, errors will be made.
A lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
He was tackled at the
a gain of 5. First down, San Francisco. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He's going to look deep now for Landry. Too tough to hold on to that one. 2nd down.
Come on, baby. Why you got a one-handed? Well, that was a sick play. You should have had it, though.
He was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Going back to Landry. This time he's got him complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line. But I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Well, I got to check the tape on this one.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Oh, give me those. Woo! What a fucking clicking Del Pete. Oh, God, Del Pete. Oh, God. Del Pete. Oh, God. Del Pete. Oh, God. He jumped that shit. That nigga jumped that shit. Del Pete.
Want to do to try and pressure your new coaching staff.
Oh,
Try to pressure
God.
and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And brought down,
this
but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First down, San Francisco.
Hell yeah.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. We're scoreless after 1.
He got a nice touch on his ball. Yeah, he got a nice touch on his ball. He's speaking early, but let's go, Baker.
Now it's the backup Mayfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Isaac Yedem picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. For one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's the third-year man from Oregon. It's Royce Freeman. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, give me those.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Intercepted.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a breakout start for the Niners in 2019. This is Raheem Mostert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019. And now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game one.
Oh! Who the fuck is that?
By the rookie Michael O.J. Mudia.
That was sick. Oh, run him down.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Oh, the leader?
I tell you
what,
credit is
great
due
nigga jumped in front of my shit.
After that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Clock now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. LaVisca Chenault, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
He was brought
you know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's got it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, yes, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Niners' 5-yard line.
Locke going to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Locke working out of the gun toward the end zone, but that's incomplete.
Let's go, Ward. I see you. You gotta have your head, Ward.
Couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. I have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick by McManus is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to go up top again. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Devontae Harris. 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
Oh, good
to
hit.
The end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Locke looks to throw it again. Forced out to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Locke.
Back.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Sheldon Richardson gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Oh, give me those.
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the 1st half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Go quick and breathe.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this 2nd half. Probably not likely to see many starters in the 2nd half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. Taken from about the 12. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. 3rd quarter starts with a run by Freeman. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down.
Let's shoot straight.
Out at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Levante Bellamy, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. From the gun, it's Tua.
Oh, give me those.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Looking sideline, incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now, third quarter action in Denver. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers.
That's crazy. Oh, God.
50 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went.
We dropped it, our super kicker.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken from about the 12. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all.
Oh, what a pick. Ward, he's gone.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
This nigga Ward. Oh, God. This nigga's sick. Oh, God.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there.
The rookies, I just went through it. I just went through the same shit. That's Tua. Young Tui.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
51, Mike the Dick. 21.
They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Niners 12, Broncos 3.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken from about the 12. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Oh, God.
This is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Tua now on 1st down. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Oh, God. What a pick, Samuels. Oh, God. These niggas is out here.
At the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Garoppolo now. Now Garoppolo lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. play fake. Garoppolo. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Jerry Jeudy there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st down, Bellamy. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
That looked like a T game.
Drive underway. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
20. 1st down.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A run for Nick Chubb. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I see Chubb.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. They run it again with Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Ball carrier.
Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Oh.
And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but it went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
He'll get this one to Patrick, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 25 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Tua, a big spot for the rookie from Alabama. Pass caught by Jerry Jeudy, his first NFL catch. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And McManus able to put it through. And they take the lead out in front at 13-12. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that 3.
Well, no doubt those points or those missed points do loom large.
Oh, God.
But here they're getting a chance for a makeup, aren't they? Almost like my time in school, I was always begging my teachers for a makeup exam. Here's their opportunity now to put those points on the board.
And every point becoming more vital here in the second half. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now Garoppolo.
Oh, bad pass.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Devontae Harris. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Oh.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick six. It's caught by OBJ. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
San Francisco.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
And the 49ers.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his target, Beckham. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 21. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. It's caught. Beckham. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Inside of 1 minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Nice fucking pass, boy.
But it's incomplete.
No! No. Challenge that. Get the fuck out of here. Hold up. How you go to challenge though? Nah, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit, bro. Yo, that's some bullshit, yo. That shit's gay, yo. How was the nigga in?
Back to throw. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. The Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. Looking end zone, but
not in?
Incomplete. He's unable to complete.
Yo, what's going on?
Not the game
what's
that
going
you would
on?
expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on.
Yo, how come I can't call a timeout
here? Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Yo, I can't even fucking go to the challenge shit, yo. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. I'm pressing this shit. This shit won't let me go get this shit.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. Man. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Is a turnover.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. He spins free. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He was brought down by Denzel Ward.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bellamy. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.
Get the rest of our offensive line, get our receivers straightened out. He's playing with the Dolphins and the Dolphins and the Saints. I'm running with the Colts and the 49ers. T want to be the Vikings, but I think B's going to be the Vikings, so C's the Cowboys. If we ought to beat them or not. Definitely the Cowboys.
find it bad. Doing the drills and working the wheel, you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. He got me in the game now. Breed on with the gang now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kinda drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing to the hill.
We don't have no AFC colors though. NFC. And Cowboys division. The Jags is in my division. I don't think nobody's in my division. Because Max Tennessee and he ain't playing with Tennessee. It's Tennessee, the Colts, Jags, and one more team. Texans. Oh, is it? He picked it? I picked the Texans. Yeah.
I done got rich and went broke and got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go missing?
But I don't know who Abs is playing with though.
Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we lived it, and that's how we.
Yeah, I know the Patriots definitely win. He said he was gonna play the whole team.
Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait, need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need right here just to catch my cub. Now they don't really talk about us.
Oh yeah, that's his B team, the Bengals.
Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy?
They gonna be going to Heathen Braves division.
What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it?
Yo, I need to invite my profile. Golden. You doing it now?
I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with